to do always a semicolon problems. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. I was dealing with something. Anyway, you're, what time is it? Oh, it's 1. You're here for the interview. Yes. Hi. For the robotics project I'm doing. Hi, my name is Hiro. You probably know that already. Hiro Hamada. Nice to meet you. And your name is? Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Yep. Well, you probably may be wondering why we haven't. Well, we have some surveys going on. We have. Oh, I forgot. Have a seat. We have some survey questions that they've been handing out, but Honey Lemon thought that. Well, one of my friends thought that the question were lacking. I don't know if. You probably know about the well, the project already. The project is mainly to optimize how. Well, you know Baymax. Yes, that's my brother's project, and in a way, I want to optimize how do I say this? I want to optimize how. I want to create a model that will optimize the time that the patient to be admitted in, I suppose, like from admitting to treatment time. Well, Baymax, even though he's fantastic, I would say he mostly superficial first aid, which is fantastic, but well, I want to use his programming to understand how severe each case is, and in order for us to help the hospital to how do I say, manage and treat patients in the time frame that is best, basically. For example, is the level of pain Baymax asks from 1 to 10. If you're 1, usually you can wait, and 10 severe, you usually hospital will take you in first. But there are factors. For example, is a person's blood pressure, is the mental state of a person, of a patient. There's many factors that can affect if a person should be admitted earlier on or not. A person age, a person medical history. There's so many things that it's going to be a very complex model. I don't think there's going to be a 100% decision and choices that is going to be 100% correct. But I've seen how busy a hospital can be in the treatment. So I would like to build a model, hopefully to optimize, hopefully to help the hospital to organize how to, what the time frame to treat the patient, and etc. It's honestly is an interesting endeavors, I will say, but is not going to be perfect, unfortunately. Sorry, I was just rambling on. But anyway, we're here today so we can ask you a couple questions about medical history. Or not in detail, obviously, but more like when you go into hospital, how were you treated? What's the proper procedure that you go through? Is there anything, like, if you a level of another thing, which is a person pain tolerance level, which is fascinating because each person pain tolerance level is different. Gogo can just break a leg and she will say, cool, and just moving on. And if I get a paper cut, I will cry. So again, that is, and there's another factor in which a person could possibly shy to talk about their pain level, which is bizarre. They don't, I assume, which is a lot of friends of Honey Lemon say that she sometimes feel like she doesn't, if her actual pain level is an 8, then she will say, oh, it's fine, it's just a 3. Also, factors such as people who has endometriosis and they be able to handle so much more pain, and it is very fascinating. It is a topic that I haven't, I have thought about, but not early enough, I suppose. I'm more focused on robotics, but anyway. This is a project that I'm doing coding for, along with another nerd. They are building on an AI model, deep learning model, that will hopefully trying to optimize the time frames. There's a lot of factors in there. Are you what major are you in? Computer science also? Major? AI? Fantastic. Do you have any first year? First year? Yeah. Well, you'll be fine. You'll be alright. Anything that you wish me to explain, I have to bear. I'm more. Anyway, that the person research is. Her name is Haley. I don't know if you've seen her before, but she is very, very smart with that. I'm just helping her out by doing this and well, look at the codes and giving some ideas, I suppose. It's always good to have another person to look at your code and give you ideas, because, well, sometimes you miss a semicolon, and sometimes that just wreck every single thing. Anyway, let's start with your, start with your names. Yeah, I got your name right here. Yeah, 1 p.m. And second questions. Let's say I will give you a set of pain or injuries, and you will write them from 1 to 10. Okay. Paper cut. I will cry, but wow, see, different pain tolerance, isn't it? Yep. And bruise, just medium size, I suppose, if you just knocked in the wall. Okay. Shush. Yep. And what else is there in here? Yep. Bruise, scrapes, just a minor skin abrasion. Okay. And now, if you were to have a cut, for example, anything with blood, basically. Yep. It's okay if you haven't experienced anything. We just want to gather data. Highly just thought that, well, our team just thought that it'd be better if we actually interview some people to have more information on how we should model the survey a bit differently, possibly. I don't know yet, but there are discussions. And anything else? Let's have a look. Bruise, scrapes. Yep. Now from 1 to 10, let's. Sorry. Okay. We got scrape, bruise, cut, etc., etc. Have you have sick? Have you been sick, like cold, fever, You have? Yeah, it's very common. It's a common cold. Yeah. Feverish. How would you rate during that amount of time? How would you rate your level of pain? Okay. Now, burns. I would categorize them as maybe some boiled water got on your skin, things like that. Okay. Sorry, there's quite a lot of thing to ask about. Okay. I think we also have to discuss about I think this project also wants to discuss about how a person actually you know how students talk to among each other, and this project also brought up the problems of if people were to have more education about first aid, on how to handle first aid, etc., etc. is quite fascinating on how one project just lead to so many different things. Okay, now that's it. Alright, have you ever interacted with a Baymax? Yeah. And have you ever feel the need that you have to lower the rate of your pain? Okay. Anything else I need to know? How was the interface with Baymax, by the way? Good? Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Hopefully they're gonna have enough data. I reckon the survey is good enough, especially with how the model that they created so far is. Sorry, I've just been talking about the survey, the project quite a lot. I was just very, very happy to been able to doing this, just help them with that. Anything else? I think that's about it. Okay, now anything that you would like to ask me about, anything at all, I'm happy to answer that. What is a neural network? Okay, be right back. I genuinely don't have a lot of knowledge towards that. Mine is more towards robotics, but a neural network. I'm just gonna. So these little circles here, they are called neurons. And imagine there are many, 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 many layers. Just layers and layers and layers and layers of little circles called neurons, right? So let's say layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and until the end, layer n, where you have an output. Now each neurons are connected to each other. Each of them are connected to each other. Alright, so I'm just making a mess, but each of them are connected to each other. And so by whatever magic it is, imagine this is the output layer. Right? By some magic that we do not know, this right here, the many layers that's inside in the middle, somehow in magic output the possible output that we want. So we don't know if it's gonna work or not until it works. Anyway, I hope that was a fun time for you. Me rambling. Thank you so much for doing the survey. I really appreciate it. I reckon Hallie would be absolutely, she will be very happy to talk to you about neural network, about anything but AI, but deep learning, any question that you like. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Okay, bye. Yo. Oh, hi. Sorry, I got really. Fuck. Oh, ow. Something in my eye. A hospital should. The I will say the. Oh my god, I cannot even. Ah.